Hey guys, Nate here. Today we are going to be taking a look at a screen used, screen worn Ghostface killer mask from Scream 4, 2011's Scream 4. Now, this particular mask is very special to me. This is probably one of my favorite things I have in my entire collection. Reason being is that this mask was gifted to me by Wes Craven. As you can see, it has his signature on it. Nate, here's looking at you, Wes Craven. Very special to me. Very amazing piece. Now, let's talk a little bit about the Scream 4 masks themselves. Like, what did they use? Douglas has a lot of great mask guides on the masks used in the entire series. I know that he has a Scream 4 video coming, so I won't get too super in depth because check out. I want you to check out Douglas's video at Drown Boy Productions when the Scream 4 video is available. But basically, when Scream 4 went into production, the prop department, consisting largely of Skip Crank and JP Jones, they had reached out to Fun World asking for specific looking masks. They wanted something as close to the way the masks used to look as humanly possible. They had very specific requests for the quality of the masks, all that stuff. So Fun World produced, and I'm going to throw a number out here that's the most common number told by Fun World, by RJ himself, and by the information we have from Skip and JP, which is that Fun World produced a special batch of masks specifically for use in the film of 32 by Fun World specifically for filming. Of those 32 masks, 26, again, give or take a few, numbers changed over time depending on who you talk to. We're going to go with the most common given number. Of the 32 special masks produced, 26 of those were sent to set. A handful of those were selected, modified as hero masks, stunt masks, what have you, and the rest were largely just kind of left alone, not modified, and were given out as like crew gifts. And people, if they filmed at your location, like they gave a couple to the bookstore that they filmed in. So that's what happened to those masks, the first initial batch of masks. So the 26 sent to set. About, I don't know, maybe 10 or 12 of them were modified for hero or stunt use, whatever, and the rest were just kind of gifted out to people, the ones that weren't modified. And this is one of them. Now, this mask was originally modified as a hero mask. It originally was used for hero purposes in the original opening scene of Scream 4, the one that was reshot later, and you can only see the original version of Scream 4, the opening scene on the DVD or Blu-ray. Much better opening scene in my opinion, not just because of the mask, but just in general, way better, way more scary, way more fun, in my opinion. So this mask is the original opening scene mask. I guess we'll call it the deleted scene or the alternate opening scene. This is the mask from that scene. This mask was later remodified as a stunt mask, in which case the dark eye mesh was simply removed and lighter eye mesh was put back in its place. And then this mask was subsequently used as a stunt mask during some of the final chase scene moments in the final the final half of Scream 4, most notably during the rooftop chase sequences with Sydney at Jill's. So, fun fact, the original opening scene mask also later appears in the film on the rooftop at Jill's house when Ghostface is chasing Sydney. And it's the same mask. It was just remodified as a stunt mask. There's production writing on the inside of the mask, detailing what it was used for, who wore it, things like that. I'm not going to show that just because we're trying, we don't want copies made and, people out there try to do shady things sometimes. So yes, there's production writing in here that details exactly what this mask is and what it was used for both times. Of course, the personalized signature at the top to me from Wes Craven, and then the other thing about this mask is you notice it's very shadowy. You kind of see this darkness around the eyes, this dark purple, right? I'm trying to get it there. There we go. Yeah, you kind of see that. That is actually pen, literally just a ballpoint pen that they took when they modified this for Stunt. As again, they removed the dark eye mesh from it and they replaced it with lighter eye mesh for stunts. They then took a ballpoint pen, just a simple pen, and on the inside of the mask, they colored in around the eyes for the purpose of it kind of shows through, not so much that it's really visible, but it just kind of gives it like a shadowy look that picks up on camera really well. That's not a modification that's done to every mask. In fact, there were very few masks that they actually did that modification to. And then what ended up happening is, over time, the eyes on this mask got really purple, like bright purple. And as the ink soaked deeper into the latex of the mask, and then it eventually faded. So now it actually looks closer to what it looked like in the film on screen. Like I said, I'm not going to get into super detail. I don't even really like taking it out and holding it. That's why I'm like holding it very carefully. This is a very special piece to me. I love the history of it. I love that it's the original opening scene mask as well as a stunt mask that's used later in the film. So it appears multiple times in the movie for different purposes. And of course, the fact that it was gifted to me through Skip Crank, of course, but gifted to me from Wes Craven and personalized to me for helping on production. Just, especially with Wes being gone, this is probably my most personal piece in my Scream collection in general, and certainly in my Screen used collection. So yeah, that about does it, guys. I guess technically, the last thing it was used for was Stunt because it has the lighter eye mesh now. So it's closer to a stunt mask right now, but it still was a hero mask. And it is the original opening scene mask. Hope you guys liked the video. Thanks for watching.